Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video I'm going to do in a rush way. Today is on 14th July, and today is on Sunday, and as usual, I'm late. Today we have baptism, and I'm lucky to be one of those people who are going to be baptized. And I'm so proud of myself. Oh my goodness, like I'm so proud of myself. There is a decision that I have ever made, like one of the biggest decisions that I have ever made in my life. Is the decision to serve God, the decision to be like just to be associated with God. And I feel so proud of myself. Like today, I'm going to publicly say to the whole world and that my sins are washed away. Oh my goodness! And guys, as I told you, I'm kind of late. Some few minutes past 8, and I was supposed to be in church at 8 because we are going to have like a kind of a class thing for those people who are going to be baptized today. So guys, maybe the next time you're going to see me, I will be like I'm already saved, but I will have like confess to the whole world like my sins are washed away. And guys, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of the journey that I have decided to take. I'm so proud. I'm honestly so proud. Like ever in my life, this is the biggest decision that I have ever made in my life, to just serve God. And I'm so proud of myself. And guys, I'm not going to make a lengthy video because I'm late. So guys, see you later. I don't know if I'm going to make another video like co-extend from here because but anyway, we will see that. So bye bye. Hello guys, as I'm doing this video, today is on the 25th July 2024. So it's almost 2 weeks ever since I did the introduction to this video, because I did the introduction of this video on date 14 July 2024. That was when I was baptized. Oh my goodness, and I feel so proud of the decision I made. But the reason why I didn't do like the whole complete video in one day, and the reason why I have never uploaded that part of the baptism, like my baptism, I must confess to you guys, is that some part of me was telling me that this type of part of me that I need to keep to myself. Like I should not just keep it to the public. Like I had some conviction in me that I should not upload such videos. And but after just sitting down and thinking of where God has brought me from and what actually be baptized means, I just decided that I'm going to upload this video, though just a small clip of that day. Because guys, there is something that I keep on telling you from Juicy, that God has been so merciful and so loving and so kind to me. And I feel like, and actually that was the reason behind the great conviction for me to just like go back and declare that from now henceforth I'm going to serve the Lord. Because honestly I felt like that one lost sheep that was lost like in the wilderness and wherever, and God just left everything to just come for me. Because I must confess that I have done so many things that I can say that I'm not proud of, honestly. And me just sitting down and confessing to each and every person of you who will ever come to watch this video that I'm now a servant of God, like I feel like it's a great, like it's a very big decision that I have made. And I will keep on telling you countless times that if there is a decision that I have ever made and I felt like I'm so proud of myself, the decision to follow Christ, because God has been so merciful to me. Wow, like each and every time when I start talking about what God has done to me, like what God has been to me, like I normally feel so emotional. And I'm sorry guys, because that was not the intention of this video. The intention of this video was to tell you guys that being baptized for me, I was being baptized because I wanted to confess it to the world that I'm saved and my sins are washed away and I'm a servant of God. And I feel so much proud of myself because this is a decision, the biggest decision that I have ever made. And when I just sat down and I, like some part of me was telling me not to upload this video, nikaanza kujiuliza, like God has been so, like, so loving, like honestly, to say the least, that God has been so loving and so amekuwa tu akinipea favor each and every moment, and the least I can do is just confess to the entire world that I'm a servant of God and my sins are washed away, and God is so great, and I have tasted of the Lord, and I know that He's good. When I was just hearing that phrase from people and from the preacher saying that you taste of the Lord, and that, like, I have tasted of the Lord and I know that He's good. Like, for me, it never hit me like the way it have hit me right now after I have tasted of the Lord. And honestly, I can say and I can confess that God is so good. God is so good. Like, God is so good. And I think one day I'll just sit down, guys, and tell you of my story ever since, like, just my life story, because I feel like my life has just been filled up with a lot of favor, like one favor from one favor, one, like, God has been so great, to say the least. Like, God has been so great, and God has been loving me so much ever since kitambo. Even when our head turned away from God, like, God never turned away from me. He was still there, like, um loving me, providing for me, making way for me, fighting for me. And oh my goodness, I feel so emotional. Like, God has been so great, and the least I can do is just to sit down and confess to the entire world that indeed I am a servant of God, and indeed my sins are washed away. And if there is something that, guys, I didn't know, is that um, after you have declared in your heart, not even in public, after you have decided in your heart that you're going to follow Christ, and after you have decided in your heart that you're going to live a certain type of life, and you're going to staunchly follow Christ even when you are alone, because sometimes for Christians, many Christians, they just follow Christ on public, but wakiwa peke yao ama wakiwa penye hawajulikani, they just do some weird stuff. But when you make that bold decision of following Christ in public, in private, even when you are alone, like each and every, even when you are dreaming, like each and every point, when you decide to follow Christ, there is so much temptations that comes with that. I didn't know that. Like, I wish somebody had prepared me for that. Like, there is so many temptations that comes from him, and that has made me to understand the fact that I think when Satan has already owned you, he does not fight for you, because he already have you, and he does not fight for you. Like, you just please Satan without being forced by anybody. But when you have decided to just jump from the other side, like, Satan never sleeps. Like, Satan brings temptations to your doorstep. Like, I feel like there have been so many temptations and so many things that have been there to tempt my patient, and so many things that have been there to make me look behind. But there is this one verse in the Bible that says that resist the devil and he will flee. And honestly, guys, I want to tell you that that's true. When you resist the devil, he definitely flee. And that has been my life of late, because I'm learning, or rather, I'm learning to use certain phrases to just get myself out of some situations. I'm learning to use such phrases such as by the I'm saved and I can't do that. I'm learning, and oh my goodness, the first time that word came to my mouth, that I am saved, to a certain person who never, like, you normally say that you are saved to people who they are not even interested to hear, like, whatever you are saved or not. But when you use such phrase to such people, or in such situations, people just respect you. I don't know where that favor comes from. Like, people just respect you, and they are like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. And another thing that I didn't know, guys, is that being saved, it comes with a lot of losing a lot of friends. It comes with a lot of being alone, because if there is something that I am experiencing, like, right now, it's a lot of lone moments. Like I'm experiencing that a lot, but I am still loving it because when I'm alone, I get time to think of the Lord. I get time to just concentrate and to just think of what God has done in my life. I get time to pray. I get time to praise, to worship, to read the Bible. Yeah, I get all the time to do all that things that brings me closer to the Lord. But nobody prepared me with that. Nobody prepared me to the fact that when I decided to follow Christ, that will come. That will come. Like nobody prepared me for that, and I'm so happy. Like I feel at peace right now. I feel at peace. You know, guys, there's something that you don't normally know. That when you see people here in the YouTube, they're just talking, they're just smiling, they're just saying a lot of things, and there is something that most of the time you guys don't get. That sometimes people get to like sometimes people are just fighting so much battles in their head, especially those people if you especially if you're a type of a person like me who I don't want to say that I'm not talkative and maybe I'm not at all outspoken. I don't want to say that, but I'm this type of person who does not like sharing so much personal things. I don't like that, and that's me. Like to my family or to wherever, like I don't like sharing whatever. I'm sorry. When I feel like something is bothering me, I don't like sharing. I don't like sharing unless I'm telling you so that you can pray for me. But if I'm not telling you anything to pray for me, then I'm not going to share with you because manze, you're not going to help me in any way. So if you are a type of person like me, like we normally get to like most of the time you are just fighting a lot of battles in our heads. And if there is something that I have come to realize that ever since I made a decision to just concentrate with to just concentrate on the ways of the Lord, to just concentrate on wanting to know more about of this Lord, there is a peace that have come with that. And I don't know if anyone who has ever made such a tough decision, I don't want to call it tough because it's the sweetest decision that you'll ever make. If you have ever made such decision, you can comment in the comment section and let us know like what was the experience. Because as for me, I feel like I'm a completely changed person. I feel like my thinking, my reasoning, my interacting with people has really changed. Honestly, I have really changed, and there is this type of there is this boldness that it has brought in my life. Nowadays I feel like I'm so bold to make some decision, to just say some like to just defend myself like boldly without thinking there like ukiniambia kitu and then I feel like I'm not supposed to be doing that. Sikuambi like I will think about it, maybe I will call you later, maybe I will I just tell you boldly like no, I can't do that. Like I can't do that. Thank you for the offer, but please kindly look for a next patient because I'm sorry I can't be that person. And like it has brought me that boldness. And oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm making this video for. I feel like this video has just diverted to some crazy stuffs. But anyway, guys, the reason why I decided to do this video is because I felt like God has been so gracious to me, and I felt like I have no reason for me to just not post this video, confessing to the entire world, like in whoever person whoever come to see watch this video, that my sins are washed away, and I am a born again Christian, and I am a servant of God. And that does not mean that I am immune to making mistakes. No, I am still a human being. I'm not immune to making any mistakes, but that only means that my sins are washed away, and I can boldly say to the camera that I am born again. And that does not mean that my content is going to change. No, my content is still going to be me, the Joyce that you know. Maybe you can comment in the comment section and let us know what was your experience immediately after deciding to follow Christ. It's not like I got saved like on that day when I was baptized. No, nilikuwa tu nimeokoka. It's only that sikuanga nimebatizwa. Okay, I was baptized Many of you who know me, they know that I am a pastor's daughter, and I was baptized at a very tender age. Like nimebatizo mara mbili. No, was my second baptism, and the first baptism I was done when I was just a mere kid, and honestly, I didn't know nothing. Like what I didn't know what I know right now. And actually, that was the reason why I felt like when you sema kwa church, if you want to be baptized, kindly forward your name and you be attending some classes. I felt like I should do that because when I was baptized as a kid, I didn't know anything. I even didn't know the meaning of being baptized. I even like I knew nothing honestly, and that was the reason why I decided to just say that I'm going to be baptized again. And the experience I've ever seen has never been the same again. I have experienced like oh my goodness, I don't know how to explain this. Honestly, I don't know how to explain this. Like I have just tested of the Lord, and I know He's good. I can just only say that I know He's good. And at this journey, no, let no one lie to you that is the easiest journey, especially if you have not made up your mind. It's not one of the easiest journey. The only It's only easy when you have made up your mind, because it's not the first time that I have ever tried to make this decision. It's not one of the easiest because there is so much temptation that comes with it. There is so much feeling lonely. There is so much like watu wanakuongelelea tu, they just view you like an old version of something. They just see like person who like ni kama mtu mwenye hajachanuka or something. Like I don't know how to explain this, but for those people who has ever experienced this, they can comment in the comment section and let everyone know that it's not one of the easiest journey, but it's one of the sweetest journey if you just decide to follow Christ. Because, and I'm telling you this that as a living testimony. And there is something that also I have noticed, that when you decide to follow Christ and to follow Him staunchly, like God just comes and just works His own miracles. Like if you have watched my previous video, a video that I did a couple of months ago about like I received a prophetic word that changed my life, and guys, there is so much goodies that comes with just deciding to follow Christ. Because ever since I made this staunch move decision, my life has never been the same again. My life has never been the same again. The way I think, the way I relate with people, the way I feel, the way I sleep, the way I talk, the way I pray, the way I eat, the way I reason out, like it has never been the same again. And I also feel like it has brought me a lot of favors. Like it has brought me a lot of favors. Like God has been so good, God has been so wonderful, and I just feel like I don't know like what I'm even explaining to this video. I think one day I'll just be watching this video and I will be like, what were you saying? Like what did you wanted to say? And why did you hate to say like a lot of nonsense before you say it? I don't know what I'm saying, but I just felt like the urge to just do this video, and without any kujificha ficha, to just tell the entire world that you know what, the lady you're seeing on camera is born again and she is a servant of God, but that does not make her immune to temptations. Her does not, she's still a human being, and she still mingles with anybody and everyone. I mean, what has changed in my life? I think there is really nothing that physically has changed, apart from like I'm loving my lone moment more, and I'm loving the moment whereby I get to interact with people teaching me the word. I'm loving it more. And I'm also loving the moment whereby I just worship, I just listen to the word. Like I'm really loving it. I think there's something that's honestly have changed me, because sometimes back ungeniambia ati Sunday ilikuwa ati mimi mwenyewe ndo naenda church sijui asubuhi, and then like nobody is even nowadays forcing me. Guys, mimi wacha niwaambie, on Sunday it was my day to just sleep like the entire day. Nikitoka my Saturday ilikuwa ni siku yangu ya mrandarando. Monday to Friday ilikuwa ni siku ya kwenda job. Friday inaweza tokea niende shughuli zangu, and then Sato nifue manguo almost kukikucha asubuhi ya Sunday, and so Sunday ni siku ya kulala nikijitayarisha kwenda job on Monday. Yeah, that was my routine, but ever since I feel like I'm just so much occupied. I feel like I'm just so occupied because nikipata tu ka chance kadogo hivi, I'm still even not getting enough time for, like, I still feel like I'm not getting enough time for my God, because I really needed to study the word. I really needed to interact with people who are going to teach me the word. Like, I really need to have that moment to, like, that ka moment to kuongea na Mungu wako, and I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it, and I don't know what has changed me, honestly. I don't know. And there is so much goodie that comes with following Christ. And I must confess that, because I am a living testimony, because my life, I feel like, has really turned around ever since I decided to follow Christ and to follow Christ something. So guys, I'm not going to make a lengthy video, but I'm sorry because it's already a lengthy video, which I did plan to do. But I'm doing this because, also because of me, because in future I still want to go back and watch a video of explaining of how I felt after deciding to follow Christ. So guys, thank you for watching until the end. Please continue subscribing, continue liking, continue commenting, and I must confess again that I've tasted of the Lord and I know that He's good. Bye bye. I love you.